You ready to eat some tacos, bro? You ready to eat some tacos, bro?
Pizza, viva tequila. It's Tuesday drink, more margaritas. I'm with Katrina. She loves Selena. She likes it hard. No soft tortillas. We playing FIFA in Argentina. The sauce is hot. I need Aquafina. Man, I love Taco Tuesday. Yeah. To drink tonight. It's Taco Tuesday. We came to eat some fire Mexican food. And if you like to eat like me, you're gonna eat everything. Enchiladas, quesadillas, chips and salsa. We love fajitas, pescado, burrito, chorizo, and churros.
Top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the Taco Tuesday morning. How we doing today? It's your boy B Jizzle, and we are live back in the lab. Yeah, man, I am excited to be back in the lab. I have got a full show today, man. I have prizes to give away. We got things to talk about. So come on, let's go. It's time to get in the gym, baby. If you're on Facebook, you're going to win a prize today if you support the content. So do me a favor, raise the bar if you're on Facebook today. Let's go. I need you to share this video, baby. Let's jumpstart this algorithm. We're on 3 platforms this morning. We're live on Facebook, live on LinkedIn, and live on YouTube. So good morning to everybody. It is a Taco Tuesday. That's right. Let's give some shout outs. Let's see who's rolling. First of all, just let me know, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Okay. I just want to make sure I got all my tools and everything set up here for the show. So we have a full show here today. Appreciate you coming in. What's up, Megan? We see you, Green Badge supporter. Patreon gym rat right there. She won a jersey, almost won another jersey. We got some more prizes to give away. So appreciate you tapping in. What up, Patrick? We see you tapping in with that green badge. It's a Taco Tuesday. That's right. What up, Top? I see all my green badges tapping in. Says, what up, family? Get that work. That's right, baby. We're going to get these reps today. So if you got a green badge, don't be over here look-a-hooing. Let's go. Share the video so we can get the algorithm going. Good morning, Nicole. How are we? Good to see you. Miss Fanatics is in the building. I see you. But yeah, back in the lab. Taco Tuesday, 22 days away from training camp. That's right. The Dallas Cowboys are set to report to Oxnard, California, July 23rd. That's right. Today is the first of the month. Wake up, bake up. Y'all know how you do it. You got to wake and bake first thing in the morning. That's medication and stimulation. I'm going to get to this medication in just a minute, but let's go ahead and let's give a prize away. Shall we not? Shout out to all of the Green Badge supporters on Facebook. Now, if you're watching on LinkedIn or if you're watching on YouTube, you got to jump over on Facebook if you want to be eligible to win a prize once a month here as we move forward. I'm moving one prize back a month for my Facebook supporters. I know I've been showing my Patreon gang a lot of love, but we're going to go back to showing some love on our green badges. So shout out to the 59 green badges that you see spinning around. That's right. Shout out to my guy, DJ Kai, 1 Star 1 Family, baby. I got one more hat to give away. This is a snap, or this is a fitted hat right here. 1 Star 1 Family. This is their brand new model. Shout out to my guy, DJ Kai. He was up in Alaska with me. So yeah, we're going to do the Alaska recap, DTF. Yeah, we want to know if you DTF or not. But shout out to all of the Facebook supporters here this morning. We're going to spin the wheel, and whichever supporter it lands on, I'm going to mail you this hat this week. Now, don't forget, if I do owe you a prize like Megan or one of the others who have won some stuff here, we've got top stars to give away for June. I'm going to be announcing that for Drew Pearson. As you see him hanging on my left, I got Dez Bryant hanging to the right. We got that raffle full in OAT, so we're going to be doing that here on the show this morning. So come one, come all. Let's just spin the wheel and find out who's going to take home this beautiful grade 1-star, one family hat, baby. Let's go. Raise the bar. That's right. Wake up, bake up, baby. We are 65 days away from Thursday night football. The Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles kicking off the NFL season. Are you ready or not? Oh, Candy. Just like Candy. Shout out to my girl Candy, big time supporter. I was out there in Virginia with her in May. This is your brand new hat. Couldn't go to a better supporter. Been supporting my content over 4 years. That's right. Shout out to all of the OGs who've been supporting my content for at least 4 years. But Candy, that cap is yours. Y'all tap in this morning and let me know, what are y'all doing, baby? What are y'all doing today? Tap in and let me know what you're doing. How's things going at the job this morning? Are you off today? Leave me a comment and let me know what you got going on. Let's get this conversation going, as I got some more gifts to give away. And we're going to be talking about them Cowboys. Not really a lot moving in terms of the Dallas Cowboys, right? A whole lot of fake news. Well, I mean, Trayvon Diggs and Stephon Diggs, they're getting talked about their kids or lack thereof or whatnot, but that's messy. Y'all know we don't do the messy over here at Build Different Group. We don't talk bad about our players. We don't talk bad about the organization. Well, maybe sometimes when we're frustrated, right? But not overall. That's not our campaign here, but not a lot of shaking and moving as we're in the dog days of summer. That's right. We're in our 3rd month now in July of our 120-day Gym Rat Challenge on Patreon. Get this note on my girl Candy's brand new 1-star, one family hat. Congratulations, congratulations. And if you're enjoying the content and you want a chance to be able to win a prize in August, do me a favor, hit that green badge down there, or hit that white badge down there in the comments below on your phone. $4.99 a month, get you a green badge like a lot of the folks you see in the gym here today for your chance to win. Now, I wouldn't say sign up just to win prizes. I would say sign up to support the content, because there's no other blogger or vlogger doing what we doing at Build Different Group, baby. I can guarantee you that 100%, baby. We was just up in Alaska. That's right, the 49th state, y'all. I know a lot of y'all have seen the content go past my timeline on my personal profile. So if you've been following me on Facebook, Barry Gibson with the blue check, you probably seen a whole lot of AK content. You're probably like, damn, I wish this dude would just stop posting Cowboys content. I can't stand his ass. I know how it is. You know, if you ain't got haters, you ain't popping, baby. James says, going to a doctor appointment. Man, hope everything is okay over there, James. See you tapping in here today. That's right. Congrats to Candy. Congrats to Candy. But yeah, so here it is. Patreon is up and running. If you're on my Patreon, where I share everything, like I share a lot of stuff on Facebook, some stuff on LinkedIn, as my LinkedIn newsletter just went out today on my top 5 strains and my top 5 running backs that I'm targeting in fantasy football this season. So shout out to all of my weekly smoke supporters over on Patreon. That'll be shared out over there today. But I share a lot of information, all of my information on Patreon. And that's the way that it's going to be moving forward this season. But we're going to take care of those folks that support the content over here on Facebook too. And we're going to be giving some prizes away. So we welcome you to come and join, hit that button and join our community. It'll put you in our exclusive chat group. So that way you can stay up on what's happening. But yeah, we was fishing with Miss Alaska 2025, y'all. Safe to say that BDG is doing big things. So shout out to RC, the coldest Cowboy fan I know up in AK. You know, he set up our 2nd Great Alaska fishing trip. And now we have the dates already set for 2026, which, You've probably seen some information going past your timeline that says Gym Rat of the Year will be flown to Alaska in June of next year. Well, that's changed. Now you'll be flown up to the 49th state in July of next year. That's right, July 9th, 10th, and 11th. I believe 9th, 10th, 11th. Let me take it. Oh, that's next year's calendar. So July 9th, 10th, and 11th is going to be our GAFT 3.0. That's GAFT, Golf Alpha Foxtrot Tango, for all my military veterans out there. That's Great Alaska Fishing Trip 2.0. So if you support the content on Patreon, here's your chance for $4.99 a month. There's going to be competitions like the Gym Rat of the Month that I've got to announce right now. So let's learn who the Gym Rat of the Month for June actually was. Now, we had a contest going for my guy Big Val, right? Big Val was highlighted in the month of June, and he gave us a cap to give away to one of our supporters on Patreon. And so this custom DC4L Cowboys hat is an XL. This will go to the winner today on Patreon. So if you want to get in on my Patreon, you're going to have a chance to win some cool prizes like that Big Val hat. So we had a competition. Y'all know my hat plug has been creating these hats, these custom hats, for about 8 years now. And before I put out the number that he gave me, if you're just tapping in here right now, if you've heard of Big Val or seen Big Val's work or don't even know who he is, throw me a number up in the comments and let me know, how many hats do you think he's created in his 8-year young career so far? Leave me a comment down there below. We're going to get to that in just a second. We had a competition on Patreon that says, who can guess that number? And this is our community chat right here. Y'all see my hat plug? Now, you know, the sad thing is very little people were competing when it came to this. Now, I know we've moved a lot of the competitions, well, really all of the competitions from Facebook. We've done Gym Rat of the Year on Facebook in 2023, 2024, now in 2025, we're on Patreon. There's a reason being. I'm scared Facebook might get shut down one day. Hell, with everything going on, they're about to prove TikTok. So I might have to join TikTok here pretty soon if they go legal. Where's my guy, Mike Rock? I know he's been pushing for me. Gym Rat 2023 of the year. Been pushing for me to get on TikTok, but I don't want to wake up one day and I can't log into Facebook. So we've moved all of our information and support in case that happens over to Patreon, because y'all have heard me say this here before. Never put all your eggs in one basket. But we had some folks like Mike Rock who put his guess in, or predictions, Sarah, Sterling, Megan. You know, not a lot of folks were competing. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 folks compete, and their predictions is going to determine who is the winner for Gym Rat of the Month. Now, y'all know my ladies have been killing it. Shout out to the ladies. You know, we have back-to-back, first ever back-to-back Gym Rat of the Month here with the prototype. In April, she killed it with position predictions, and in May, she killed it with the schedule predictions. And now we're getting ready to announce the third Gym Rat of the Month in our fourth, or actually our second Gym Rat of the Month in our 4-month 120-day challenge. So on Patreon, we got this 100-day 20 challenge going on to carry us through to get to the regular season. Because once the regular season comes back up, we'll be live with Bob the Cannabis Cowboy, my girl Kels with the Intels on Facebook. We'll be doing a lot of those shows. So everybody who supports the content on Facebook, it's going to get real crazy on Facebook coming up. It's been the dog days of summer here. Not a lot of news has been breaking, and your boy has been boot scooting around the nation. But let's figure out who was the closest to getting the Big Val. Now, like I said, the ladies have been representing, and I thought, man, if the ladies win this competition again, fellas, you might as well just write it off. Rick Carroll says 12 hats. I see you now, just a little bit, quite a little bit more than that. We see you. Good morning, Kels with the Intels. How you doing? Megan says, looks like y'all had a great time. Content was awesome to see. Thank you. I love the feedback. You know, there's a lot of people that will watch you. They won't comment, they won't like, and they won't share. but they gonna watch you. But if you give me some feedback, I'm gonna say thank you. So thank you, Megan, for enjoying the content here. That's what we're all about. Nicole Craig says 575 hats. Oh, we getting up there, y'all. We are getting up there. But in order to compete for this challenge, you have to follow the rules. I told you reading is fundamental. Comprehension is key around Built Different Group. Top says about 480. No, not. That's almost a little bit. That's like about halfway. So when I kicked this competition off, I had to text my guy, Big Val, and say, hey, look, how many hats have you created? You know, I wanted to get it from the source. And so he shared that number with me. As we got a star in the building, we see you, West Coast Cowboy. Appreciate you tapping in this morning on the best coast, top of the morning. But Big Val gave me that number. And there was one person that was the closest. Actually, there were two that were. There was one that was the closest, and there was another one that was real close. So we'll start off with the real close, because guess what, men? The ladies didn't win this month, but the ladies came in second. So shout out to Prototype with her prediction. She was just a plus 22 from the actual number. That's right. She put up a 822. Damn, that was a great guesstimation. I thought between her and the winner, I said somebody texted Big Val and they started blackmailing them, say, give me them numbers, man. How many hats have you made in the last year? You know, putting that pressure on the hat plug. But I don't think he folded, because I don't think he said nobody called him and chatted him up. But the winner for June, Gym Rat of the Month, you know him well. He's the 2023 Gym Rat of the Year, and he's now the 2025 June Gym Rat of the Month. Shout out to my guy Mike Rock with the blue check, baby. He was only minus 11. He actually was under the number, because the number that Big Val gave me was just 800. Mike Rock coming in at 789, just 11 short. Sarah, just about 22, a little bit more. You was almost there. I thought you were going to come in for the third swoop and be the first ever Gym Rat of the Month for 3 months in a row, but that's not the case. So congratulations to my guy, Big Mike Rock, who won the hat. Great job on that. Now we're going to have a competition in July to determine who the winner is going to be for July. So if you'd like to become part of that and get involved with that, I'm going to share the link in the comments below. You need to get my Raise the Bar membership. That's right. Raise the bar. Y'all hear me say raise the bar. When I say raise the bar, that means I need you to share, like, and share the content. That's get those reps in. We're in a virtual gym, baby. You can't get any gains if you don't go to the gym, right? But let me place this link in the comments. That's right. Congratulations is coming in. Yeah. Yeah. What up, Justin Rose? We see you on YouTube tapping in this morning. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. West Coast was actually a little bit up there. He said 650, but no, Big Val says 800 hats, and that's about 100 a year. Now, when I looked at Mike Rock's and Sarah's predictions, I say, man, somebody called Big Val and put the squeeze on him. But that wasn't the case. That was not the case. Mike Rock is the winner, baby. So congratulations, Mike Rock. I told y'all I'm coming with gifts today. We're on a Taco Tuesday. We're recapping all the good things that have been going on. And my question to everybody is, do you play fantasy football? Who's going to run the damn ball in Dallas this year? I know there are a lot of people drinking the Jaden Blue Kool-Aid. Are you drinking the Jaden Blue Kool-Aid? I will tell you this. If you are drinking the Jaden Blue Kool-Aid in your fantasy league, put it down, fam. Put it down. I know everybody has Jaden Blue as the second coming of Emmitt Smith, but it ain't the case. It is not the case, y'all. So if you play fantasy football, you definitely want to get on my Patreon this season, because I'm going to be sharing free, that's right, Free, fantasy football free advice. You can't beat free, y'all. And with that being said, if you want to check out my Patreon for 7 days and find out if you want to get in the gym with us and raise the bar, you can come in, look around, check things out. You're more than welcome to do so. I got over 100 members right now on a free Patreon trial. They over there soaking up as much free information on my Patreon as you can. But when you get my Raise the Bar membership, you get access to all of that. So that link is now in the comments today. I want to know, are you drinking the Jaden Blue Kool-Aid? Because it's a lot of Cowboy fans swearing Jaden Blue. But I'm here to tell you, if you're a fan of the other 31 and maybe you follow me on Facebook, maybe you follow me on LinkedIn, maybe you follow me on YouTube and you play fantasy football and you're thinking about drafting a Dallas Cowboy running back, look, I'm not drafting any Dallas Cowboy running backs. Not this year. I ran with Rico last year. I ran with Tony Pollard the 2 years before that. I ran with Zeke in there a year somewhere in there, or maybe two. I've always liked to put a running back from the Dallas Cowboys on my fantasy football teams because it keeps me in action with the stats to be able to share with my fans and things like that. Keeps me in the know. But if you like free fantasy football advice, you can go over there and get some right now, baby. I've got my first article up on the running back by committee. There is a straight running back by committee in Dallas right now, y'all. There is no clear-cut running back. Although you got Javonte Williams at running back 1, you got Miles Sanders at running back 2, you got Jaden Blue at running back 3, and Deuce Vaughn at running back 4. And if you don't believe me, go look at the ESPN depth chart. But what about Hunter? What about these couple of other running backs? Well, grab that link right there. Like I said, everybody loves free. I'm going to share this in the comments below so that way you can check it out. You can jump over there and get my free 7-day trial. Stick your head in there because nothing beats free. Now, a lot of y'all have probably heard me say, but BG, you was talking about sharing your picks, your primetime picks, your weekly picks, I'm at a 74% win rate on primetime games. Yeah, that's right. A third of the games, like 1 out of every 4. I'm only missing 1 out of 4. That will be on a paid subscription. So all of my Raise the Bar members will get all of that membership in there. I'll give away a lot of free fantasy football advice on my Patreon this year. So make sure you come over there, hit that link. It's down there in the comments below and get you some advice. So let's take a look at what we got up next on the docket. Oh, Dez Bryant. Shout out to my girl, Megan. I know there's a couple of folks that have been waiting to see this Dez Bryant jersey. Yeah, I got Dez Bryant hanging up here behind me. This is a Nike Dez Bryant certified authentic with a COA. That's a certificate of authority. That means it's official like a whistle. That's a $300 value right behind me. And so now we're going to spin the wheel on those names. I'm going to get that set up. So if you got questions, comments, or concerns about anything I've talked about here today, do me a favor. Throw me a comment up there. I like to answer your comments, especially if you got a green badge. And if you got a green badge and you'd like to join me today because you want to come up here and talk your shit and swallow spit, I'll go ahead and I'll place that link down in the comments below. You're welcome to join me. That's if you have a green badge supporter badge on Facebook. All right, that link to join the show is in the comments now. So if you have a green badge, that means you support my content on Facebook. You can get one right now and support and send me a request, and we'll bring you up on the show. I'm going to get these wheel of names ready for the Dez Bryant jersey. So hang with me. All right, let's jump over in here to OAT. Now, if you're just a brand new Cowboys fan and you're following me here, you want to join my group. I have an official group. It's a private group. It's AI enabled. Shout out to my AI admin. You know who you are. Shout out to all of the admins in the chat in there, making sure our group stays active and engaging. But we had a few people that were up for this Dez Bryant jersey. So I'm going to copy those names and put them in the wheel of names. We're going to get this going here and give this Dez Bryant jersey away. I appreciate everybody who donated to the Dez Bryant raffle. Thank you if you are a subscriber on Facebook. Thank you if you gave me stars, which we're going to announce top stars here next for the month of June. Thank you if you gave stars. Thank you if you subscribed. Thank you if you participated in any raffles. That helped, y'all. It ain't cheap to go from the lower 48 to the 49th state. Let me just tell you, this was my second go round this time. And if you're anywhere else other than right below the 49th state, you're going to pay a nice little piece of money to be able to travel up there. So keep that in mind as our competition kicks off for Gym Rat of the Year 2026. So next July, whoever our Gym Rat of the Year, which all of these monthly competitions help. Shout out to my guy Mike Rock for getting on the board. We got Sarah in there too as well. So now we got Sarah and Mike competing. Who's going to be the third or fourth Gym Rat member to come in there and compete? We want you to be able to compete to get your ticket to go up to the 49th state and go fishing. All of that content you've seen with me this week, you can be right there next to me next year in July catching them butts. Yeah, we was catching them butts out there in Alaska, baby. Y'all know BG likes some big butts, and I cannot lie. But here we go. We got our names up on the wheel. So shout out to everybody who supported Megan, Deidre, Richard, and Keith. Thank you. We did have BDG come in and swoop up the last few because we weren't able to close it out. And so if BDG wins it, wait till you see what I'm going to do with that Dez Bryant jersey. But I hope I don't win it. I hope one of those folks that put up their hard-earned money for this raffle actually win this $300 value prize with Dez Bryant. So let's spin the wheel and find out who's walking or who's going to catch that Dez Bryant jersey. There you have it. I had 3 entries in there. So thank you for everybody that did participate. But here is the caveat. Now that Dez Bryant is back in the BDG kitty, so to speak, Dez Bryant, this $300 Nike jersey that you see behind me right here will be top stars for the month of July. So as we kick off July, baby, you know what's up. It's the first of the month. I need you to get your stars and donate stars. Any stars that you donate today will go to Dez Bryant. I didn't plan it that way. I was hoping one of y'all would have won that jersey, but I had to get in there and close out that raffle. I didn't want to keep y'all waiting, but thank you for supporting that raffle. But now is your chance to go back in the gym. We got a $300 value. I got 2 jerseys to give away. Yeah, we're going to up the ante in July this year, baby. Let's get to some of the comments and find out what's going on. What up, Flacco? I see you, baby. Appreciate you tapping in. What up, Ryan? Good to see you. He says, what's good? Should be at work, but wasn't feeling it today. Good to see you. Had a great time fishing. Thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. We got to get you on to raise the bar. We got to get you a green badge here, Ryan. You've been hanging out in the gym, getting a lot of reps with us, baby. Go on and tap in and get official like a whistle so that way you can compete with everybody else. I see everybody tapping in on Facebook and YouTube. Justin said, they said Arian Foster that played for the Texans couldn't play, but look what he accomplished. Oh, you going back to Jaden Blue? You mad at me because I said Jaden Blue don't drink the Jaden Blue Kool-Aid? Is that what it is? I'm telling y'all, you're going to drink this Jaden Blue Kool-Aid. You're going to draft Jaden Blue. And what you get ready to find out is RBBC. I got you, Justin. I understand. You say you never know. You're right. You never know. You never know. The Cowboys could fuck around and go to the Super Bowl this year. Because you know if we knock off the Eagles on Thursday Night Football, week 1. Shout out to our official Gym Rat of the Year sponsor and Turf Caps, baby. You know I'm going to be saying it's our year, and we going to the Super Bowl if we beat off the Super Bowl champions in week 1. Is it okay? Would it be okay for Cowboys to say it's our year if we knock off the Eagles in week 1? Let me know in the comments below. Because, you know, everybody say, oh, say the line again. It's our year. Well, if we beat the fucking Eagles, the Super Bowl champions from last season, are they not the best? Let me know down there in the comments below and get your stars ready. Let's learn about who is top stars as we talk about top stars for July. Kicking it off, we got Dez Bryant. He going to hang out in the gym with me another month. And I got another jersey to give away on July 23rd. Circle your calendars. More info to follow. I already got the jersey to be on the way, but we got a unique jersey for July 23rd. And I'll give you just a little hint. We'll be 53 days away. So take a look at who wore the number 53, and that's the jersey we're going to have on a special Hump Day show. And talking about Hump Day, shout out to my guy Bob the Cannabis Cowboy, who actually held it down last week on the Smoke Screen podcast, right? We'll be live again tomorrow back in the trenches, so make sure to turn on your notifications. Thank you, Bob, for carrying the weight. You know, I was boots on ground, running around. I think I went live one time, and that was the end of my trip out there in Alaska. Just says, no, not mad. I never knew much about blue. Okay, it's cool. But there's a lot of people drinking the Jaden Blue Kool-Aid. I'm going to tell you, just put it down, fam. He's listed as the RB3 on our depth chart right now. Here, I could just show you better than I could tell you. Y'all know my rule of thumb, demonstration beats conversation. I could show you better than I could tell you. There's a lot of experts on social media with them boys. A lot of them. And a lot of them tell you shit in the season and they don't eat shit afterward. Like, you know, when I said that the Cowboys would go 14-3 last season, yeah, I had to eat shit. I was wrong. But anyway, we got the depth chart up for the Dallas Cowboys as we talk about the running backs, who's going to run it this season. And as you take a look, you got Jaden Blue at running back 3. You got the two vets, Javonte Williams and Miles Sanders. Remember, now, you know, Hunter Lipke, one of these fullbacks, one of these running backs at the Cowboys, you know, we got Phil Maffa still on there, another rookie that we drafted. We don't see Phil Maffa on there, and we don't see Hunter Lipke. So that means a couple of these guys are going to go to the practice squad because y'all know how the Cowboys like to play musical chairs with the practice squad and the 53-man roster, right? Because normally the Cowboys will only carry 4 running backs on their roster. And with this committee that we have, running back by committee. So if you've never heard of that and you play fantasy football, these are terms that you can pick up this year. Now, if you're going to play fantasy football for the first time this season, this is my Patreon free fantasy football advice is just for you. We're going to talk the basics. I'm going to have a free league for everybody in my Patreon that may be playing for the first time. There will be a prize. I think I'm running 4 leagues this season, all on the ESPN app. All of my advice will be shared from the ESPN platform in terms of, you know, how they stack running backs and things like that. And I can show you better than I could tell you. So let me get this quick LinkedIn plug right quick as I just published my top 5 running backs and my top 5 strains on LinkedIn this morning. Oh, your boy been in a headlock since getting back from Hawaii, y'all. Oh, no, Hawaii. Getting back from Alaska, let me tell you. My head been spinning, baby. I've been in the gym getting these reps, getting this content back up for y'all. You know nobody does it like your boy. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down there below. Make sure you get on my Patreon. And that way, if you're a smoker, oh, you can learn about my top 5 strains. Yeah, I just published this, my weekly newsletter on LinkedIn. Shout out to all my professionals that are live here. Shout out to my guy, Robert Morrell, our AI creative, NOAT. You'll be learning more about who Robert Morrell is and how to build a fan base. But here's my top 5 fantasy football running backs and my top 5 cannabis strains. I'll be sharing this on LinkedIn here today for my weekly smoke supporters. So thank you for all of those folks on a $3 a month membership over there for weekly smoke. So you can stay in tune with my weekly newsletter on LinkedIn. I publish it every Tuesday. We're talking about fantasy football and we're talking about cannabis. there this year. So if you're a fantasy football enthusiast that enjoys cannabis and you're on LinkedIn, this is definitely for you. So shout out to all my professionals that are tapping in over there today as well. So look for that. Look for that. But getting back to that running back by committee, these are terms and things like that I will be sharing on my weekly newsletter. Now, I know you said, well, how is it free if you just said sign up on LinkedIn? Well, LinkedIn will get my weekly smoke newsletter there from the Department of Fantasy. That's right. You'll get it every Wednesday. And then there's going to be a lot of stuff right now. If you're on a free trial on my Patreon right now, you're seeing a lot of stuff. But in order to get it all, you're going to have to upgrade to one of the paid memberships. So nothing ain't free, y'all. You know your boy BG is not working for free. So don't do me like that. Make sure y'all get over there and support the content as we talk about this running back by committee. There's no clear running back for the Dallas Cowboys. Not yet. Not until we get into camp, which I'll be down there at camp. I'll be down there for the Rams preseason game, the first preseason game at SoFi Stadium. Where's my guy, Tomas, the Chargers fan at, baby? Hope to see you out there, maybe at SoFi for the Rams game, or maybe, you know, when we play them Chargers this season. Rick Carroll says, I own the bandwagon. Which one is that? Let me know. Ryan says he's a great wide receiver running back, but far as the leading rusher, don't see it. You talking about Jaden Blue? Jaden Blue ain't even played a down in the league. You might think I'm really smoking something once you see my number one running back that I'll be targeting, not named Saquon Barkley, in the draft this year. Yeah, BG really been smoking that stuff. That's right. She says, I want one of your leagues. Yeah, I'll be activating those leagues. So if you're in my supporter, we had a paid supporter league last year. So we had a paid Green Badge League last year. We're going to reactivate that. Shout out to my money league. All my guys have already vouched back in on that. We'll be on that. And I've got a free league that I'll be putting together. So if you're on my Patreon and you're wanting to learn how to play fantasy football, maybe this is the first season that you're going to play, I'm here for you. Okay, there's going to be a lot of information. And the good thing is if you support my content, that means you got direct access to me 24 hours a day. Now, that don't mean I'm going to respond within, in a timely manner, but I will respond accordingly, at least within 24 hours. So you got that kind of access to me. Now, don't be hitting me in my DM asking me no damn fantasy football questions for free when you can get it for free right here on Patreon. Kel says, I'm doing 8 leagues this season between NFL and ESPN. Whoa, that's a lot, girl. I can't keep up. And that's a lot of leagues. That's a lot of leagues. But I hear you. My girl Kels with the intels. Y'all know she'll be joining us here for the post-game and the pre-game shows this season. We'll actually be doing our 53-man roster projections. So make sure and turn on your notifications. We're in the dog days of summer right now. But let's get to top stars. I know I got off on a soapbox about running back by committee and free fantasy football advice on Patreon. But let's talk about top stars for the month of June. Shout out to everybody who gave stars. Guess what? You're on this actual infographic. I appreciate everybody who had top stars or who had donated stars last month. If you're donating stars today, remember, you got Dez Bryant up here. You got 2 jerseys you'll be able to win for donating stars on Facebook. So if you're on LinkedIn and you're on YouTube, you got to jump over here to Facebook. You got to get in the game, baby. Facebook is where I do most of my dirt. Now, a lot of y'all have not seen a lot of content on Built Different Group. That's by design. You see, I got over 100,000 haters that follow me on Built Different Group because they don't like, they don't comment, they don't interact, they don't support. They soaking up free game. Well, no more free game. So we're pushing a lot of the content over on my Facebook profile. So if you've not followed me on Facebook on my personal page, I'll go ahead and set that up for y'all and get the link here for you right quick. I'll place that down there in the comments below. Now, if you're just tapping in, do me a favor, leave me a comment. Let me know where you're watching from today. I'll answer your questions as we get ready to announce our top stars for the month of May. All right, my Facebook profile is in the link. The link is in the comments. It's a profile, public page. So a lot of my stuff that I'm sharing over there, we're building up the following over there. I've got 15,000, just cleared 15,000 followers yesterday. Shout out to all of the followers on my personal page. So if you're a Cowboys fan, come over there and follow me. Now, if you're not a Cowboys fan and you come over and follow me, don't be popping shit in my comments because I'll block your ass with the quickness. Yeah, he says, are you on Rumble? No, I know there's a lot of different platforms. Great question, Justin, on YouTube. Thank you for asking. I've heard of that platform. I know there's a lot of different platforms where you can play fantasy football, but I like to keep it simple. You ever heard of that KISS theory, right? Keep it simple, stupid. That's not you, Justin. But just in general, keep it simple, stupid. I'm all my leagues are on ESPN because, look, I got to manage, the content flow here. I got a content schedule going up this season. That's right. You can see me on LinkedIn every Tuesday, Facebook on Monday, YouTube on Saturdays. That's right. We're going to be dialed in this season along with the games that I plan to go to. So if you're a boots on ground Cowboy fan and you're just tapping in here today on any of my platforms, do me a favor. Let me know in the comments below which games are you planning on attending as we get to the top stars. So congratulations to our top stars for June. You know him very well. Yeah, you do. Shout out to the hat plug, baby. Hood. Big Val edging out my girl Shorty by 120 stars. Big Val for the win on Drew Pearson jersey. Shout out to everybody who gave stars. Big Val, Megan, Sterling, Nicole, King Sharon, Ricky Brown, Kelly Sampson. Oh, I think she had 200 stars. I don't know why it's not there, but my apologies. Don Babin, 100. Chris Martinez, 100. Tiffany Roderick, which y'all have seen her here before, and she will be here again as we talk about fantasy football. Shout out to my ladies. More on that in the coming weeks. Rick Carroll, 88, and Steven Tucker at 88. So thank you if you gave stars last month. See, you don't have to give a whole lot of stars to win around here. I told my guy King Sharon to dial it back, baby. Spread the wealth. So shout out to Gym Rat of the Year sponsor, Red Ock Builders, baby. Y'all know my guy King Sharon, as he was in there too as well. That's 3 prizes we done gave away today, baby. Name another Facebook creator breaking bread with y'all like this. Nada. Just nada. I can just tell you that right now. But speaking back of Alaska, going back to Alaska, definitely want to give our shout out to the winner of Big Val's Best of Best fishing cap. First ever Alaska fishing custom Big Val hat to give away. Shout out to my girl Kim Clam of Alaska. She won it. She caught the smallest fish. Y'all see that fish is not that small, but she caught the chicken. They call baby halibut the ones you can't keep, chickens, right? So she caught the chicken and she got the chicken. It was a $240 pot. We had a competition on who could catch the smallest halibut and who could catch the biggest halibut. And I'll just give you an opportunity to guess who you think caught the biggest butt while they were in Alaska. Shout out to my girl Kim Clam up in Alaska. She was our inaugural GAFT or Great Alaskan Fishing Trip winner. She came back to defend her crown, although she didn't catch the biggest and or the most. I think me and DJ Kai might have caught the most. Shout out to my guy DJ Kai out there at One Star Family. Yeah, once the captain came out and said 20 minutes to go, I think me and DJ Kai must have caught about 10, 12 fish back to back. Just bam, 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 bam. They were all keepers. All them butts were keepers. We had to start keeping the bigger butts and pushing out the smaller butts that weren't no good. Now, if you got a fishing license, you've been to Alaska, you know that lingo that I'm talking about. But shout out to my girl Kim Clam, who came up there and redeemed her crown, and she got the best of best fishing cap. As you see her there with number 1. That's right. She is the defending champion going into year 3. GAFT, Great Alaskan Fishing Trip 3.0. Who on Patreon is going to go up there and try to knock Kim and her crown off in Alaska? That's right. You can do it, baby. You can become eligible. Appreciate you tapping in from Texas. There he goes. King Sharon in the building, baby. You still up in OKC? I know my guy King Sharon been out there building. I see you, baby. Cultivating with the Cannabis Cowboy. There he goes. Holding it down last week. Appreciate you tapping in this morning. It says, afternoon, family. Don't forget to smoke stream on Wednesdays with me and BG. That's right. 4 p.m. tomorrow on the West Coast, baby. You know the best coast. Ryan says, appreciate what you and Kels do with all the updates. Hey, man, easy day. Easy day. You got dedicated fans over here building something. We're doing something that has never been done before. Make sure you join my group, Official America's Team. We got over 22,000 diehard Dallas Cowboy fans. It's a private group. We don't got folks sharing GoFundMe's and doing all this other scammerish type stuff in there. You know, if we feel like we got a scammer among us, you know, my admin team, shout out to my admin team who we gave all the props. You see my guy Bob, the Cannabis Cowboys and admin. Shout out to Caitlin. Shout out to my guy Juan. Shout out to my guy Sam. All of my admin team. They do a really great job of making sure we keep a clean group over there. And then make sure you follow the only website on the internet, Craig, talking about Dallas Cowboy fans. And when you support any of my content, just know it actually goes to supporting the only website on the internet talking about Dallas Cowboy fans 365 days a year. And that is OAT.com, baby. OfficialAmericasTeam.com. That's right. We've been up 9 years and running. I need you to like and share this video as a result. 9 years and running. Thanks to all of you who have been supporting the content on Patreon and on Facebook and in the raffles and when you donate stars, because it ain't cheap. It ain't cheap to have a website up and maintain the security and all of that and everything that comes with it. So all your support really helps, just like it helped last month when I got up to Alaska. I appreciate that. You can learn about the 88 Behavior Bowling Tournament. You can learn about a lot of different things. Ooh, I need to update. Yeah, I got to update. I got a video out that's not there. Shout out to my guy Pete's Grilling and Chilling. If you're headed to Vegas, all these blog posts on my website are to help you in terms of what we talk about here and keep you in the know. So if you support the content, make sure you go to officialamericasTeam.com and subscribe. All you got to do is put your email in there. So anytime I share stories about the Great Alaska Fishing Trip, like the inaugural one we did last year, you can learn about that when you join. And I publish those stories on officialamericasTeam.com. So make sure you go over there and subscribe today. I'll put that link in the comments for you right now. And that kind of brings us to the end of the gym session here today. As I told y'all, I'll come with gifts. It's the first of the month. Wake up, bake up. Bake up. Yeah, I'm about to wake up and bake up, baby. I'm back in the lab, and I'm getting my weight up, getting these gains, baby. And I appreciate y'all helping me get those gains. So that link is in the comments below. Make sure y'all subscribe to the blog. That's right. 9 years and running. You know, I once heard that if you're not willing to dedicate 10 years of your life to your craft and not expect a return, it might be a little tough. Well, it's been tough, y'all. It's been tough for your boy. It's a lot of this y'all see, it look easy, but y'all don't see a lot of the work that goes on behind the scenes with the networking, the platform, you know, the content, all of that. So when you support, you're supporting good work over here, just not another Cowboys fan on the internet bumping their gums like a lot of y'all. Cole says, hope y'all have a great day. Yeah, I appreciate everybody tapping in as always here today. Man, that 50 minutes almost flew by on a Taco Tuesday. So if you're having tacos today, let me know in the comments down below. If you watch this after the fact, use hashtag replay. And let me know what kind of tacos are you eating on a Taco Tuesday. I don't know if I'm going to get some tacos. I'm going to go to a taco joint today, but I don't know if I'm going to get some tacos on a Tuesday. But it's July 1st. It's the first of the month. Look for How to Win Gym Rat of the Month in July. In the coming week, I have not got that put together because Netflix was going to be my thing in July, but Netflix is now already released both of those cheerleader Netflixes, and we've already seen The Gambler, which is coming out in August. My prediction is I thought The Gambler would have been out on July 4th because, you know, every year on the NFL Network, the Dallas Cowboys are featured on Independence Day. Why? It's America's team. And it's America's team because of all of the fans like you, not the players, not the rings, not anything. It's the fans. And I'm a fan of Cowboy fans. So make sure you put down in the below the type of tacos you're going to eat today. You make sure you use hashtag replay. Thank you if you donated stars today. Remember, all stars matter in the month of July. We got the Dez Bryant Nike jersey up. That's a $300 value. $300 value, y'all. Congratulations to my guy, the Hat Plug, for top stars in June. He got the Drew Pearson autographed jersey. That was the second one that I had. I got 2 jerseys to give away. You got the grand prize, which is Dez Bryant here. And then I got another jersey I'll be unveiling in the coming weeks that's coming out on the 23rd. And like I said, we'll be 53 days away on that day. That's a hump day. That'll be on the Smoke Screen podcast. We'll do that. So make sure and give your stars, get them in there and get them in there so that way you can win that jersey. It's 2 jerseys you can win. That'll be that jersey on that day will be top stars for that show on the 23rd. So if you don't do anything, make sure you circle the 23rd. If you want to get a chance to win a jersey on one show, you can do that. Yeah, they just dropped the trailer for it yesterday. That's right. It's coming out in August. So July is kind of back open. And since I'm back in the lab, I got to figure out a way that we can determine who the Gym Rat of the Month for July is going to be on Patreon. Now, remember, to qualify for Gym Rat of the Month, to win in any month, and to qualify for Gym Rat of the Year, you must have my $4.99 Gym Rat of the Month or Raise the Bar membership. I'm sorry. You must have that $4.99 membership, or you can support the content here on Facebook too as well for $4.99. Either way, but you won't qualify to win the grand prize to get flown from the lower 48 to the 49th state next July to be able to join me on the Great Alaska Fishing Trip 2.0. But I'm your boy B Jizzle. We've been live in the lab today on a Taco Tuesday. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for the likes, the comments, and the shares. The social currency is worth more than its weight in gold because y'all know how the algorithms work around here. Yeah, they want you to spend money to make money. But I thank you for all your money because that helps the platform continue to grow here. Make sure y'all turn on your notifications, baby. Your boy is back in the lab. We back in the gym. We'll be talking more in the month of July. We'll see you in the gym on the next episode.
Turn out the lights. The party's over. They say that all good things must end. Call it a night. The party's over. And tomorrow and next year starts the same old thing again.